So welcome to the second video in the Cottage Life Experience series. Whether you're wondering about having your home and cottage in one, or whether you're wondering about getting more connected with nature and without giving up daily shopping needs and amenities, this video workshop will be valuable for you. In this video, I'll be giving guidance on how to deal with your simultaneous and competing priorities. I'll be talking about the things you want to achieve and the common obstacles that get in the way. I'm Steve Rolston, and over the last 31 years, I've been designing and building homes. Homes that are luxurious by design with rich interior details and built focused on human connection and human connectivity. I'm the winner of many building awards, including the only Canadian company to ever receive America's Best Builder Award. And it's absolutely possible to design and build a home you love in a community that is an antidote to social isolation. It's absolutely possible to create a cottage life experience that gives you connection with nature and connection with other people. Because here's the thing. A satisfying cottage life experience doesn't just happen. It's no wonder. Just look at all the complexities. Access to water and nature, shopping and daily needs and amenities, luxurious design, rich interior details, and community without people being in your face. The power of being able to walk into something you've never experienced before is incredible. Now, if you missed the first video in this series, you should watch it because I covered the 3 common things that ultimately cause people to fail in their cottage life experience. And if you haven't seen video number 1, please feel free to watch that video now. Okay, think about your cottage dreams. What if we met 3 years from now? Will you have a satisfying cottage life experience? Will you have a vibrant connection with nature and with people who matter the most to you? So let me ask you this question a different way. Are you delighted with the progress you've made in the last 3 years in terms of connection with nature and with people? You need to clarify to get the results you want, the results you deserve. Now let's dig right into some of the biggest tools in my toolkit. These tools have helped our customers have a massive boost in human happiness and help them create life experiences that are priceless. So again, you have simultaneous and competing priorities in your life. You know this is true. You can't be coaching your children's soccer game and mowing the lawn at the same time. I can't be water skiing and making dinner at the same time. The first thing you might want to consider doing is identifying the 3 big buckets in your life. Now, for many people, the 3 most important buckets are often connection with nature, connection with daily shopping needs and amenities, and connection with others. And I often describe the people connection bucket as being those areas of life where you are loved and respected regardless of what happens in your circumstances. And number 2, your daily shopping needs and amenities bucket is really about having services and supports you need within close proximity, so that it's convenient to access them. And number 3, connection with water and nature bucket is basically about embracing how we are connected to the surroundings and engaging with our environment. There's something intensely therapeutic about being connected with water and nature. You might find it helpful to visualize that these buckets can spill over into each other. And this is where the cottage life experience can get complicated. The pressures of human connection can often affect our ability to experience the water and nature. And the amenities we have, or the lack of amenities, can affect the human connections and personal relationships we have with the people who are closest to us. And the priorities in the water and nature bucket could lead us to take action that makes it more difficult to access some amenities. So after you write down what you want to achieve in your experience, it's essential to leverage these designs and these desires into your future success. Ask yourself, based on my past experience, my current circumstances, and my future hopes and dreams, what's the wise thing to do? This question gives you a way to visualize important aspects of your past experiences, your current circumstances, and your future hopes and dreams. So there's a reason you're watching this video. Either you're getting ready to create your first cottage life experience, or you have a home in a cottage and you want more human happiness. You want all the freedoms a cottage life experience will give you. The time freedom, the freedom to connect with nature and water on a regular basis, and the freedom to escape isolation. After working, designing, and building hundreds of homes, I've noticed there's a broad spectrum of reasons that motivate people to pursue a cottage life experience. On the one hand, there are people who say, I'm exhausted. I just want to sell the cottage and be done. On the other end of the spectrum, people are saying, Steve, I love my urban amenities and I want to keep going. I just feel like it's time for me to make more space for nature and because I need more human happiness in my life. What I've noticed over the years is that people over on this side who just want to sell their cottage and be done, they're often overwhelmed by repairs and maintenance. The long drive to the cottage, the unrealistic expectations of friends and family. And I've noticed that people over on the other side, they can make it easier for connection with nature and people by actively pursuing community where cars are not the number one consideration. And if you don't get your cottage life experience figured out, then you ultimately won't have the ability to obtain your goal. The truth is, you're watching this video because you have an ambition to have satisfaction in your cottage life experience. Whether you're just exploring the idea, or if you already have a cottage, you're ready to step up and pursue human happiness and enhance your wellness. So as I guide people through the design and construction of their homes, I've found over and over that there are some common obstacles people face. Sometimes the obstacles can be as simple or as complicated as emotional tension and relationship tension. Often it's not the big ones like divorce or disability. Often relationship tension is between adult siblings or between adult children and their parents, or between spouses of adult children. I've noticed usually these tensions were more common when people didn't realize that life has simultaneous and competing priorities. In my research as a home builder, I've discovered an obvious secret that can dramatically help to overcome many of these obstacles. The obstacles I've highlighted are just a few of the challenges that real life could throw at you. Another obstacle you may face is getting clarity. Maybe you're halfway through a planning process for a new home, or evaluating the need for redesigning your home and cottage. Or maybe you wonder what your properties are even worth. You may face obstacles in a relationship aspect of your cottage life transition. Maybe there are some family members or close relationships that are holding you back. How can you understand the deeper expectations that aren't expressed, but are very much operating in the back of people's minds? You need to talk about expectations before you pursue a cottage lifestyle home. Okay, but let's talk about you. Since you're watching this video, you probably fall into one of three categories. So first, just wait, I'm gonna get an easel. Number one, first, you're wondering whether a home and cottage life experience could be for you, combining your home and your cottage in one. Or you're wondering about this whole idea of wondering whether you could have your home and your cottage in one. The drive back and forth seems to be getting longer and longer, and the refreshment that the cottage provides seems to fizzle by the time you get back to the city. Okay, so second, maybe you don't have a cottage and you're wondering about getting more connection with water and nature and with other people, without giving up the urban amenities that you're connected to on a daily basis in life. So number two, we're just gonna put connection. To nature, people, and daily needs. And number 3, maybe you're wondering about the third category could be whether you want to keep your career going for another number of years. And you're wondering if it's possible to even live and work in cottage country. So for this, we'll just put live and work in cottage country. The thing is, regardless what category you're in, getting clarity and results will have a massive impact on helping you experience greater human happiness and a satisfying cottage life experience. You know it's not enough to have goals. You need to have a system in place to overcome the obstacles and get the results you desire, the results you need. You need clarity and confidence to take action. And I'm glad to share the many years of learning in the next video I have for you. You're gonna love that video. I think it will be your favorite in the whole video series. And I'm gonna take everything from video number 1 and number 2 and give you the secret ingredient that most people miss in their cottage life experience. I'm gonna walk you through the most important tool in my toolkit. So thank you for watching video number 2, and we look forward to seeing you in video number 3.